We're building a lighthouse. I have a really grand idea in my head, like this grand lighthouse on cliffs and everything. And then I remember I only have 5 minutes. And I also remember that I make the rules. So if it's going well, you know, I'm just gonna carry on. I don't care. I want to go build in this series. You look at all of this that I've built beforehand. What is that? What is that? This one's really good, and then I lost the recording footage for it. This, I should add, just don't even go there. So first of all, let's make this / faces water. We want water there. We'll put sand below. And then time for the fun bit. I need to build a big kind of cliff area that the lighthouse can sit on. Is that going to be big enough? For a
That's
small
what she
lighthouse.
said.
Now, this might be the first video where I actually get the editor to cut stuff out. Because there's probably going to be moments of silence, depending on, obviously. The first 5 minutes, you know you're getting all of it. After that, who knows? Because if I'm, like, really locked into making this a really nice build, then I will probably finally close my mouth for once, which I know it would be an achievement, honestly, at this point. The amount I chat in these videos, bam. Anyway, let's fill this area in, first of all. How long do we have on our useless timer? You know what? I might actually be able to finish this in 5 minutes. I might go slightly over, but I do think it will be close, honestly. So, we will see. Now there's some silence there, which hasn't been cut, because we're in the 5 minutes and it's a tiny bit of silence. I need to really work on making this work, if that makes sense. I want it to actually feel thoughtfully textured, not just random cobblestone dotted around, but that is kind of texturing at the same time. It's a difficult art. So we're going to add in some andesite now. I think if we add the andesite kind of around the cobblestone, it will blend it in a bit easier, hopefully. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with that. After we've added in some slabs. Just to change it up a little bit more than it even already was. All of this effort for what is the base of the lighthouse. It's not even the lighthouse. Right? 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we don't have room. So we're building part of a lighthouse. Yay! This is what happens when you focus more on the base of it than everything else. Right. I reckon I could mix in some mangrove. You know what, I'm like, this is the first build out of this series that I'm genuinely excited about building, because I feel like I can actually make it look nice. So that's why I'm so open to just throwing the timer away, which has got 1 minute left, so we will be going over that timer. Let's try and give you lot an actual good build to watch. Probably not the best channel to be on if you want a good build, to be honest. Especially if it's me building. Solar's pretty good at building, but me, yeah. Not very for me. So, can I change that for once? Let's see. Right, now how does the top of the lighthouse look? First of all, I want it in red at the top. So we'll add another layer. I know it needs to, like, the roof. Oh, how do I even describe what I'm thinking in my head right now? we're gonna do this. There's the timer. It scared me a little bit there, to be honest. We're going over this timer, which is crazy. Right, okay, so I need glass. We'll do white glass. So white glass would go like this. We still need to texture this build as well. That's like that's why when I said double the time, I was thinking, yeah, I'll say that, but I don't know whether it will be. But I genuinely think we might be going double the time here. I mean, there's only going to be one way we find out, and that's finding out when the editor edits a video. We do this. This bit's not gonna look good, so I might not even, like, once the build's done, obviously I'll take a look back at the whole build, but I don't want to look at that in a minute, because it's gonna make me, like, really sad, because I put so much work into the rest of the build, and it's gonna be spoiled by the roof. I mean, this block is just perfect for texturing with red terracotta. Like, genuinely is perfect. Oh my gosh, I actually love that. It makes that look more orange than this. It's quite well, yeah. I mean, you're not going to be waiting a long time now for another nice build, because it seems like I do one good build once in a blue moon, really. Just had a sneak peek of the roof. I was locked in there a bit, so that was, like, you would have missed out on some of this tech. Well, actually, no, I would have got the editor to put it as like a time lapse. But I looked back and I saw, oh no, I gotta do something about that. I got to. I might have to get a reference image as well. I'm just completely like scrapping the whole series main idea because it was. I come up with the idea and I build it, and what am I going to do in this build? Oh, and the 5-minute timer, obviously. And then in this build, it's been screw the 5-minute timer, we don't need that. And then I'm going to look at reference material for the roof, so probably not great. I mean, I'm really happy with that so far. I think that looks good. Okay, so it wasn't too far off with the roof. It basically just doesn't overhang. We do this. Oh, now don't worry, I'm not going to leave it looking like that. We then shave this off. And you know what, for good luck, we'll put the little dot on the top. You know, it doesn't actually look terrible.
It's false.
Especially if I can do something pretty cool. Right, let's get some redstone lamps. I imagine that you know exactly what I'm about to do here. I mean, technically, I could do that. Don't mind if I do. Right. This is gonna be really bad, because I was gonna, like, try and do this really properly. And then realized I'm not very good at redstone. To be honest, when I think about it, I'm not really good at Minecraft in general. Like, I can't do redstone, I can't build. I'm not very good at PvP either. So it's like, I love playing this game, but the amount of time that I've dedicated to Minecraft, there is definitely not, like, I'm not getting that out of it, if that makes sense. Like, you couldn't tell if you looked at me, or looked at my Minecraft's lack of skills. If we do /time set midnight, there we go. It's a lighthouse that works. How cool is that?